How's it going, Rogues Gallery, and welcome to another WIXOSS video here on Red Zone Rogue. Today we have the official launch of the very first English WIXOSS product with the Interlude Diva and the 2 starter decks, and I could not be more excited for this. This is something that I didn't think would actually ever happen. I just kind of wrote it off like, yeah, I'll just never get an English release, but here we are. And as you can see, I may have purchased a little bit of product. This is not all that I bought. I bought a little bit more than that. But why that's relevant, this isn't all for me. In fact, some of this is for you. Well, one lucky winner out there, because I figured to celebrate the launch of WIXOSS English, I wanted to do something special, and I wanted to give you a shot to play the game if you've never heard of it or just didn't have time to buy anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give away this booster box right here, this one right here, as well as both of the starter decks. That's right, we're going to give away this booster box. This is a sealed Interlude Diva booster box in English. This is the Niji Sanji starter deck, and then this one right here. So you're going to get, well, someone's going to get all of this WIXOSS product, but that's not all. Since I'm giving you enough stuff to get into the game, you know, some decks and a booster box to open to maybe get some really cool chase cards, you're probably gonna need some play mats to play those on. Well, I'm going to give you 2 official Red Zone Rogue play mats that are kind of, well, they are anime themed. I was gonna say they're WIXOSS themed, but they're not. They're just anime themed with cards. So this is the Midnight Duel with Katsumi Karako, as well as the Mischievous Katsumi Karako. So you're gonna get both of those play mats, both of the starter decks, and a booster box. A nice little starter kit if you are looking to get into WIXOSS, or if you're already into WIXOSS, a nice little bump in your collection. So how do you enter the giveaway? This is actually very interesting because I'm torn on whether or not I'm gonna be posting a lot of WIXOSS content here on Red Zone Rogue or on my second channel, Red Zone Japan. And I had the thought, maybe let's do a little bit of both. So in order to enter this giveaway, you must subscribe to the second channel, Red Zone Japan, where I do mostly anime figures, but we're going to be doing Japanese card games on that channel as well, including Zillions of Enemy X and, of course, WIXOSS. So subscribe to that channel and comment on this video what your favorite card that we pull today is, because we are going to be opening up both of those starter decks and a booster box in today's video. Well, not those ones. You're going to have fresh versions of these. We're going to open up my copies of these so I can actually, you know, start playing and doing some gameplay and maybe some how to play stuff for WIXOSS. So, to sum up, comment on this video what your favorite card that we pulled today is, and then go subscribe to Red Zone Japan. That's actually really important for 2 reasons. First of all, because I want to, you know, grow that channel, which is pretty obvious, especially if you are into anime things like figures and card games like WIXOSS, but also because I'm going to announce the winner of this giveaway on that channel. So you basically, you have to subscribe to that channel to even know if you're gonna win or not. You can also do one more and go follow my Red Zone Japan Twitter as well if you'd like, or my Red Zone Rogue Twitter. All of that is just icing. What you basically just have to do, like I said, comment on this video your favorite card that we pulled today, and also go subscribe to Red Zone Japan. I will have links in the description down below, by the way, to this kind of stuff. That channel only has like 300 subscribers right now, so it's still pretty small, and I would like to, you know, pump up the audience of that one, and just throw all the anime stuff, all the weeb stuff can go on that channel, though we're still gonna have some here occasionally. So without further ado, let's open up our very first booster box of English WIXOSS and both of those starter decks. I think it's super interesting because a lot of folks are wondering what's going to be in the starter decks, if it's going to be the same, because I have opened up all of this stuff in the Japanese version. If you would like to see more WIXOSS, by the way, I have a ton of Japanese WIXOSS box openings and deck openings and all this kind of stuff. So you just check that out on Red Zone Rogue here. But let's get started. I'm really excited. Did I say we're going to open up 1 booster box? Nah, let's go ahead and open up 2 booster boxes. I actually have 4 other ones, just waiting to be opened here. I ended up buying 8, and I was like, okay, that's going to be 7 for myself, and then let's give away 1. So these are my boxes to be opened because I actually already opened one off screen. I couldn't help myself. I just had to. So I know a little bit about how the packs are you know, situated. It's basically the same as the Japanese version with a couple key differences, actually. And then, of course, we're going to open up the starter decks. So for the boxes, let's just do these top 2 boxes. This is the most WIXOSS, of, you know, most of any single set of WIXOSS I've ever opened. I think I've opened at most 2 of a set for the Japanese release, so it's gonna be really interesting. So before we get started, I do want to show a couple things. I bought these boxes all from Potomac Distribution. It's a great place to go if you're looking for Japanese card games in particular, or rather I should say English versions of Japanese card games. But they also sent me this kind of like little free like paper demo deck thing. But what's really cool about it is it comes with these level 0 promo J-rulers, which is awesome. Really, really cool. So happy about getting these. I was not expecting this. Highly recommend Potomac Distribution. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, but for these kind of like niche card games, they're fantastic. They're my go-to. So if Potomac Distribution is watching this, you know, I don't have a sponsor for WIXOSS yet. Yo, hit me up. Yo, hit me up. So with that out of the way, I do want to show one more thing. We're going to use these sleeves today to sleeve up any good pulls. These are just Grand Blue sleeves with very, very lovely artwork. But I do want to show off my official Red Zone Rogue sleeves. I do have some of these still available on redzonerogue.com, as well as some excellent playmats. So if you want to accessorize, you know, maybe some sleeves, maybe some playmats, all of that on redzonerogue.com. But let's open up these starter decks. I will have, this is one question that came up a lot. People are like, will you do a how to play video? Will you do gameplay? Yes and yes. I will do both of those things. Probably how to play on Red Zone Rogue. Probably gameplay on Red Zone Japan. Maybe both. Maybe both. So we'll see. Let's open up this one first. All right, so let's zoom on in just a little bit. Do have a box cutter. There are like little pieces of tape here. Like I said, I have opened the Japanese version of this on the channel, but obviously not the English version. I haven't even opened up one of these for myself because this is literally the deck that I will be using to learn to play better. I have played a little bit. Oh, hello, Selector. Oh yeah, hello, Selector. I love it. So here we have the deck here, as well as a mat and a how to play thing, I would suspect, because that's what came in the Japanese version. So let's take a look at this. There still is a bunch of Japanese writing on here, but all of the important stuff has been translated, which is really good, as well as your how to play. Once again, I will make an entire video on how to play WIXOSS, so we're not gonna fret too much over this right now. So one other thing I wanted to mention as we go is I want to kind of compare these to the Japanese versions to see how different they are, see if anything's been censored, but from what I've seen, I don't think anything has been censored. So rejoice, weebs. Nothing is censored, at least not to my knowledge. So we will compare them, but let's just open this up and look at all of the English glory for these WIXOSS cards. There's like a little pull tab here. There we go. We got there. We got there. I also want to check like the card quality to make sure it's the same. Feels like it. Feels like it. Feels really good. So here we have alt. So there's there's Umar at Tawel here. So this is at the opened gate. And we have level 2. So this is level 0 Elrig. You basically start the game with your level 0 Elrigs, and then you can you know, level them up, which is really, really cool. So we're going to go through this stuff fairly quickly. And here's Tawel. So the way this works for the Diva format is you actually start with 3 Elrigs. You start with your main Elrig and then 2 supports. So I believe these ones, yes, so this one is your main. So she would be your main. And then you would have Tawel and Umar here. And then you can tell that they are support because these ones just say Elrig right there. And then these ones say assist to Elrig. And so these ones will just be assisting, you know, over time. Whereas this one is going to be like your main one, where you get most of your power from. And you know, level up all of them. So let's take a look at some of these ones. So this one is Umar. This is a level 3 Umar. Level 2, yeah. This is, or rather, level 1. This was a level 2. So yeah, this is one of the cards I was like, well, we'll see if they edit that. turns out, nope. Nope. So, with that said as well, I've mentioned this in many other videos when I talk about WIXOSS. Depending on what you're doing, this may not be child friendly. All right. I mean, it's up to you. It's up to you, but it's a little lewd. Let's put it that way. It's a little lewd. You've seen it. You've seen it already. So here we have Tall Will, other Tall Will, and then Tall Will Awakened one. The way the WIXOSS sets usually work, by the way, is they'll have some starter decks, and then the booster box will supplement the starter decks and the L-rigs found in the starter deck. Sometimes they add extra ones, but typically it's, you know, there's a starter deck and then the booster box supplements that. This is one of the, it used to be called a key card. I'm not sure what the exact wording of it is now, but these are special cards that you can only have one of, and they do like a big splashy effect. And they're always sideways, and they have a different card back than the other cards. There are L-rig cards, which are white bordered and have white card backs. Sometimes the white border is hard to tell because sometimes the art is crazy and covers the whole border. Like this one's getting there. This one's getting there. And then you have your regular deck, which just has the black border. So what's also interesting to note is on the English WIXOSS, here it has, it's hard to tell, maybe it's easier to tell in the black. It has this writing right here that says, a girl prayed to fulfill her wish, blah, 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 blah. The Japanese cards also have that, even though the cards are in Japanese. They actually have the English on the back as well. So you couldn't really tell between the English and the Japanese between the two. So I don't know how like official events are going to be run if you can, you know, use Japanese cards in your English cards, like with your English cards. I know you can't with Yu-Gi-Oh, but you can with other card games like Magic or whatever. So you might be able to do that with WIXOSS as well. So if you have Japanese cards already, you might be able to use them with your English cards, which is great. So yeah, now that that's out of the way, let's get started. This is going to be a long video. Now I can actually see the names too. Kamalapar, Natural Planet. Yeah, a lot of these cards are going to be very, very basic. And what I love about the starter decks are that you get full playsets of everything, which is great. Senna Ryuku, Jade General. We have Zwei, Slow Loris, Tobiel, Fully Armed. I love the art. The art is so good, even on these starter deck cards. Aslan, Natural Crystal. We have, what is it, Atlanta, Jade Angel. Yeah, Atalanta. I love the art, I love the art. From what I've gathered, this deck is the better of the two. I was gonna say more streamlined. There are some cards in here that are found in the booster boxes, like this one. Servant. So the Servant hashtag card, you know, Servant hashtag. This is a very, very important card. You want a full playset of these in every single deck because it's one of the few cards that has this guard symbol, and you really, really want that guard ability. It's the only way to prevent direct damage, more or less. And then we have Polygenesis. And then we'll quickly take a look through here to see if we notice any like alterations in the cards at all. And I don't think so. I think they're literally just translated directly from the Japanese with no like censorship or anything, which is so good. It's so good. I know some people are like, yeah, but the Western market's not gonna handle a cheesecake game or whatever. I think that's totally not true. The anime market is booming. VTubers are huge. There's a lot of weebs with a lot of money, and this is the perfect card game for them right now. And it's a really good card game. The lead designer of this is Shota Yusuka from Magic the Gathering. So it's a really good game. I think it even says it on these. Where does it say? Yeah, I'm not just lying. Shota Yusuka. Or Yasuka? Shota Yasuka? Something like that. I'm really bad. I'm really bad with names. I'm really bad with English names. So I'm even worse with Japanese names. Let's open up this one. This is my favorite of the two. This is the Niji Sanji deck. This one's interesting because this deck box is actually a different size than the Japanese deck box. And I think that's because there are not support L-rigs for all three of the characters. I think it's just support for these two with her as the main, whereas the Japanese version came with the support for all of them. And this is where, oops, as I knock the camera, this is where this is going to get really interesting, because this is my Japanese version of this deck. So yes, you can see I sleeved up decks. I've played with these a little bit, not a ton, but a little bit. It's always tricky to play with them though, because you know they're in Japanese and I don't read Japan or Japanese, so it's like, you know, you have to kind of like fumble through it with like translations and stuff. So it'll be nice to finally play it with all translations and just, oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to just have another like fun game to play. So this is, her name is Lise. So these are all VTubers, or at least the characters with this Niji Sanji logo here. So this is Lise, level 0. As we can see, it says Center Lise. So this is the main one. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful artwork. I think this artist, is it Zoglmann who did this? I'm not sure, but we have level 2, and then level 3, which is beautiful. And then we have, is that Angie? I'm not sure, but I like her character. I like all 3 of these characters actually quite a bit. And so this one is assist. This one actually says assist on it, even though there's assist on the top, whereas the other ones didn't. But really, really great art. And then Toko level 0 and Toko level 1. I like Toko probably the most. She's a cat maid girl. I mean, come on. And then we have Samba Carnival as their kind of like their big finisher. So that right there is the main difference, because we just have Lise, or Lies. We just have her as the center and then support for the other 2 characters. Whereas the Japanese version, you have Lies for the center, support for Toko, support for Angie, and then here's the Japanese one. And then you have support for Lies if you want to have her as support. Support for Lies if you want to have her support. And then center cards for Toko and center cards for Angie. And what's interesting about these is these cards here, these, what is it, 6, 7, 8, these 8 cards are actually in the booster set now. So instead of putting them in the starter deck, probably to save costs, because it's more expensive to make those longer deck, you know, starter deck boxes instead of just the smaller, you know, just deck, you know, card-sized ones. They put them in the booster boxes. So you can actually get those in the booster boxes. Like I said, I opened up one off screen, and I can confirm these are in the booster boxes now. So you can still get all the cards. You just have to get them through the booster box. And that actually cuts the price down for these starter decks, because the Japanese version of this was actually like a premium deck and cost more. So having these as a lower price and, you know, making them both the same cost is really good for like, you know, barrier for entry for new players. So that is that. That's the only okay, one of the only differences. There's another difference I want to talk about as well. But yeah, let's look at the cards. In general, I think the art in this starter deck is better, but I've heard the gameplay it's just not as good of a deck, but you know. So we have Chihiro Yuki, code 2434. We see a lot of the code 2434s for the Niji Sanji cards. Ichigo Ushimi, code 2434, with kind of cute chibi art. Gorgeous artwork here. Kazaki Morinaka. And then there's the same code. They're all the same code. Love the art in this one. Era Otogibara. I'm trying. I'm really trying. Oh, I love this one. Kaya, I don't know how to pronounce it. Higuchi. We have Rin Shizuka. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Sarah Hoshikawa. We have Mao. She's just blasting. So I started blasting. We have Servant. Once again, you want these to be in your decks. They're really, really good. I'll also say, I'm pretty sure I'll have to double check. Well, I'm not sure, actually. I was going to have to double check. Can I have 4 of these servants and then 4 of these servants? Or not? They both say Primal Tone here. Probably not, right? They're probably just alt art versions of the same card. I know they have the same effect. They're probably just alt art versions. Huh. I'm going to have to look into that. Probably. I would assume you can only have 4 of any card with the same name. But we'll see. And then we have a spell card in Wonderland. These cards are all Signy, the ones that have these numbers on the bottom. These are kind of like your minions and that kind of stuff. It also says Signy on top. There's usually not a ton of spell cards like these, but as you can see, there's 4 of every card in the deck, which is great. So it's really, really consistent. And of course, beautiful artwork. MSRP for these is, I believe, around 10 to 12 bucks, which is pretty good, And booster boxes are like 50 to 60 or something like that, depending on where you can get them from. I do want to say that most of these are sold out right now, at least online that I've seen, but there are pre-orders for the next set, which is coming out in December, so just only a month away. So for the Japanese, as I clean this up, I'll kind of talk a little bit about this. The Japanese version of WIXOSS is about, let me look back, because I have all the sets. I think we are 5 or 6 sets behind, I think. And so I think they want to play catch up to, catch the US launch, or the English launch, I should say, catch it up with Japan. So they're pushing the sets out much quicker. So we have this first set, and then only like a month away, we're going to be having the next set. This set, the Interlude Diva, is kind of like it is the 0th set. It's WXDI P00. So that's WIXOSS Diva. So WIXOSS DI Diva, and then P, I assume means per pack 00. So yeah, let's do this. Each booster box, by the way, has 20 booster packs. I would only buy these from sources you trust, because this is like this for all WIXOSS boxes. It's been like this for 7 years in Japan. WIXOSS has been out for 7 years. There is no shrink wrap on WIXOSS. WIXOSS boxes do not have shrink wrap. They only have a piece of tape right here. That's it. So you can kind of, fudge with these a little bit. So only buy these from sources you trust, so they aren't, fudged with at all. I don't know if this is going to be a game that's very valuable. I know there are some cards that are quite valuable. I will say that. But I don't know how it's going to be here in the West. So I guess we'll find out. But I just want to say, just be careful. Just be careful. I don't think they're going to change that. I know people are going to be like, oh, I don't like that. It's, too easy to, reseal or whatever. But that's just how it is. And I really don't think they're going to change it. It took them for 7 years to get an English version. They're not going to change the shrink wrap thing just for the English version. So anyway, let's proceed. So each booster box comes with this is just like a punch out sheet. You use these as tokens for these various card effects. So Frozen, Lancer, Shadow, Assassin, Double Crush, which is quite good. All of this kind of stuff. Ooh, I hope we see this card. This is a great one. So that's what this is. Every booster box comes with these, kind of as a box topper. The Japanese version also came with like other box toppers. I'm not sure if it did for this set, but I know it does usually like these little tiny packets of sleeves. They might have opted out of that for the English launch. I'm honestly not sure, but I guess we'll find out going further. So let's take out these packs and see what we get. Normally, I want to say the booster boxes are fairly consistent for WIXOSS. So usually it's 5 super rares and then 1 secret rare, and the secret rare is going to be the very flashy card. There's also going to be the sideways cards that we saw, so we can get 2 sideways cards, I believe. And then other than that, there's just a handful of rares and foils and that kind of stuff. So, oh, and there's also the potential to get foil cards that were from the starter deck, so full versions of the starter deck. So here we go. We have Water Buffalo. If you can tell, every card is an anime waifu, even if it's something else. So this is a Water Buffalo, Phantom Aquatic Beast, but it's a waifu. Slime Mage. I love the Slime Mage. Azure Evil, but she's also a waifu. Bower Jade Evil. Oh, by the way, the rarity is down here on the bottom. C is common, and then R is rare. Here we have Fuyuki Hakase. One thing I want to note while opening these 2 boxes is how many of each that we get. I've already sorted out my first box, and I really think you will end up with a full play set of the commons and the rares in only 2 boxes. You should have about a full play set of all the commons and rares just in 2 boxes. So this is our first rare. This is Sloth Phantom Terra Beast, and we have so this is a L-Rig card. L-Rig cards have their own rarity, so it's just L. And then we have this absolutely gorgeous art. This is another rare. And then, ooh, first pack. This is one of our supers. I think this is a really good one. This Amino Acid Natural Bacteria Queen. This is a super rare. So this is a foiling for the super rare. The rares and the super rares have different foilings. The secret rares are the ones you'll see. You'll see. You guaranteed a secret rare per box, and it's gonna be a spicy meatball. Let's just say that. All right, that's a pretty good one. I don't remember off the top of my head what the biggest hits are from this set. I mostly know the second set. We have Battle Beat. That's a spell card. Kawani, Code Maze. You can also get signature version foils of some of these cards as well, of the Niji Sanji cards. This one is a common. So we have a Center. So this is one of the ones that was in the Japanese starter deck, but not the English starter deck. Here we have another, this is a rare, Back Saddle Phantom Aquatic Beast. We have another Elrig card. And then, okay, yeah, here we go. This is a foil, but it's a signature foil. I'm not sure how rare the signature foils are compared to the other ones, but yeah, pretty sweet. We're gonna put all the foils in sleeves here. This is a common? Yeah, this is a common one. Really, really nice. So this is the foiling for the rares. It's kind of like this, I don't know what you want to call it, the sparkly foil. A lot of the sets differ. Maybe they do it, in batches, but I have a lot of WIXOSS cards, and I've seen the foiling change several times. So this is the stained glass look is the super, and this is the regular foil for rares and non-rares, like commons. But there's other foiling types too, and we will see those. Oh, they did change one of the foiling types from the Japanese to the English, and I actually like it less for the English. Love the art on this card, the Furion Slash. We got Sylvana. Some of these cards are just very, very basic, and some of them have really good effects too. So this is a rare. We have a Towel. We have, this is one of the rares. I only got like one of in the last box. Gan Ning. You usually get multiple copies of rares per box. And then we have a foil common. All right, I apologize if there was a weird cut there. My dog lost her mind. She saw another dog basically outside. So anyway, we're gonna continue. So this is the regular version of that signature card that we saw earlier. And we have this panda girl with a panda just riding on her booty. We got a Byleth Crimson Evil. His name is Tree Froggy. That's a name that I would come up with. We have At here. Love this one. Hotaru Maru, High Armed. Hotaru Maru. I like the art. This is a really pretty card. Hypnos Azure Angel. And then, okay, here we go. So this is a foil Elrig. Umer. This is an assist Umer. Really, really nice. So what's super cool about having the foil Elrig cards is since you don't shuffle your Elrig deck, you just have them. Foiling out your Elrig cards is super sweet because you just, always have access to them. It's kind of like foiling out your equipment or your hero in Flesh and Blood. So here's another card that I said that is in the starter deck. You see it here too. Really like the art on this one, Skanda Jade Evil, and this one too. So this is another alt art for the Servant. I know there's a couple different versions of this card in the set. I'm gonna put those to the side here. So this is Sister Claire, beautiful. I really like the art on this one too. This is Mireille Gundo. She looks very tsundere? I don't know. Iris Crimson Angel. We have a Center Toko. And then, okay, so this is a nice one. This is a super rare, but it's one of the Niji Sanji cards. It's gorgeous. I don't think I've ever pulled one of these. Ars Almo, code 2434. Beautiful. Nice. I wasn't sure what I was looking at first, because I was like, yeah, I've never seen this one. Nice. I know that's in the set. I just have never pulled one. Because this is technically my fourth time opening this set. Because I opened up 2 Japanese and then 1 English off screen. Darkness Eater, love the art on this card. We have another back saddle. Just a good old back saddle. She's just coming in for a hug, nothing to be worried about. We have Bubbles. And then, hey yo, Slime. We have a foil Slime. Okay, this is something I actually wanted to note as well. So let's go find the regular Slime. I think it was one of the first cards we opened, yeah. Here's the difference in the foiling, right? It doesn't just foil the card. It also makes the art bigger and overlaps it. Like it extends the art. How awesome is that? I love this. They really care about making their cards just look awesome. Even the regular version looks great, with the effects coming out over the frame. but the full version, like the foil version, she's just like right over the frame. It's so cool. WIXOSS, other than being like a great game to play, is so good, like so nice looking. And that's one of the reasons why I like it so much. It's a nice change of pace too from like, if you like this aesthetic, of course. But it's a nice change of pace from like the hyper-realistic stuff. Some people won't like this, which is cool. You know, you don't have to like everything. But some people will really like this. So this is another Hotaru Maru High Armed. She's got just top hat. I'm just going to call her top hat. We have this Azure Angel. Beautiful. We have At. And then, ooh, this is our secret rare. Okay, hold on. Let me sort this. So the secret rares are actually textured. Fully textured, and they look amazing. They look amazing. All the secret rares, at least in the Diva format so far, are L-rigs. In previous formats, they could be anything. They couldn't be anything. They're obviously like select cards, but you can have like super rares that are have secret versions, right? So instead of the stained glass, you would have like the texturing here. Really, really nice. So this one is the Umer. Looks like it's just the regular version, which is awesome. So if you want to play Umer Center, this is going to be a sweet one to get. Yeah, really like it. These are going to be, I think these are going to be the chase cards, other than the supers, because you get like 5 supers per box. So it'd probably take you many, many boxes to get all of like full playset of the supers. Love the art on this card, by the way. What's it called? Oh, Fuyuki Hakase. We have another Panda Butt. We have, I haven't seen this one. Imagawa Crimson General. Well, I've seen it, I just haven't seen it this time. The art, the angle, man. Njord Azure Angel. Meiji Warabida. This is another rare. We have, I've seen this one a lot. Hera Crimson Evil. I think this was a pretty played card. I love the art. It's so good. I'm just going to call her Angie. Ooh, Yog Sothoth Code Labyrinth. Look at that. That is beautiful. Yeah, dig it. This is a character that they've had in previous sets too. I think it's always associated with her, I think. Umer. I think Umer typically does stuff with Yog Sothoth. So really, really nice. And that's how many super rares so far? 3? I think we usually get 5 in a box. But I've only opened up 1 English box before. So here's another Servant alt art, which is great. So those ones are actually going to be pretty chase, I think. Like getting all the different versions of the, like the cat girl here. Ratna Petit as a rare. And then we have Roa Yuzuki. We have Nelian. And then, another one. Another, what do you call it? Niji Sanji super rare. Nice. Once again, I don't know how good these are yet. But, nice. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. I guess I'll set it down here. We're going to have a lot of cards to go through, so we're going to probably speed this up, and we're going to go through the comments much quicker. I haven't seen her, though. Dola. What's up? What's up? We have Skanda, got Panda Butt. We have, this is rare already. This is probably going to be a good pack. If you've noticed, you can get a lot of rares in a pack. I would say the rares in this game are similar to the rares in like Flesh and Blood, where they're kind of more like uncommons if you think about it from Magic. We have a really cool art, this Umer Shatter. And then, dude, this is so cool. This is a signature Darkness Eater. It's just a common card, but some of my favorite art. It's so rad. It's so rad. So rad. That needs one of these sleeves. I don't have any spare ones right now. Most of them are just listed on the store. Ah, so nice. Also, I want to note, it looks like every pack has a foil in it, which that's not true for every WIXOSS set. Not every pack has foil. So this is the Servant with the regular art. I'm still going to put it over here. Because I want to see how many of each we get. So Claire, we got Tree Froggy. We have, this is the Assistleys that we saw in the Japanese deck. We have another Hera Crimson Evil, Hypnos Azure Angel. Ooh, nice. So this is one of the starter deck foil cards. I do believe we get 2 of these, and you can tell it's a starter deck one because it has ST here on the bottom. So this is the Tallwell, the signature foil for the starter deck, which is great. My last box had 2 in it, so let's see if we can get 2 in this one too. The only time they have the signatures at least from my experience, is if it's like a VTuber kind of thing. But I guess Tallwell's not a VTuber. I don't know. Maybe they're just doing it all because they're all like divas now or whatever. They're all like, you know, idols. I don't know. I don't know. This is Yuzuki. We have another Hera. It's like a third one. This is one of the cards that I mentioned. So this is actually an Elrig card, but it's hard to tell because the art is just exploding out of the frame. But yes, this is an Elrig. Oh my god, that is gorgeous. So yeah, Elrig card. So this is another, yeah, this is a starter deck card. Like a signature starter deck card because it has the ST on the bottom. Beautiful. Like actually really beautiful. So yeah, I am very happy. Very happy to get that one. We'll just add that to our spoils here. And we still have a bunch of packs. I need to hurry. I need to hurry. I'm actually really excited to open up the boxes and start building decks. I'm going to obviously play with the starter decks first, but I want to make some decks. So this is another Umer. We have another Meiji. And then, ooh, Sister Claire with a signature. Nice. Very nice. Do they all just have signatures now? I feel like for the Japanese version, it was way harder to get the signature cards. But here we have them. We got another signature card. Beautiful. I do think we have a couple supers left. And I don't know what else spice. Blue opener. Let's get that actually in frame. We're just going to skip. Have we seen this one? Calydon Phantom Terra Beast. We have another assist. This is one of the ones we saw in the starter. This is Sloth. She looks so high, dude. She looks so high. Ah, this one. I love the art in this one. This is actually the secret that I got in the first box that I opened, and it looks freaking awesome. Yo! I haven't seen the full art with this one. Looks sweet. This is a rare. This is the Hotaru Mario High Armed, right? Yeah, that looks awesome. I dig it. What this also means, since you have all of these variations of all of these foils, it's actually pretty hard to get specific like rare, like regular rare and common foils, because you know, you only get one foil per pack, and sometimes it's something else. Oh, I just realized we haven't gotten our special like key card kind of thing. Wait, was this a rare? No, it's a common. Okay, this one's a rare. So we got Nellian. She's very cute. I love the art on this one. Very dynamic, doing a cool backflip. We have Toko, and then, ooh, nice, really nice. This is another foil Elrig. This one is not one of the starter deck ones, but it is the assist version of Lies. And it looks gorgeous. Like, oh, it's so good. The art is so good. I don't know how many times I can say it. Probably a lot more, and I probably will. The art is so good. We have a few more packs for the first box, and the next box we'll try to go much quicker. I'll probably try to just yo, what's up? I'll probably try to go through the commons like that much quicker. Is rare? Yeah, it is rare. I will remember what they are at some point. We have Iris Crimson Angel. We have another Umer. This is Umer Freeze, and then we have a foil rare. Good old back saddle. Good old back saddle. It's a Phantom Aquatic Beast, don't you know? Everyone knows that that's what a back saddle is. Yeah, we still haven't got our Sideways card, which I forgot what they're typically called. It's very cute artwork on that one. Battle Beat. Blue opener. Just gotta start off with a good blue opener, and she's super high, just super high. This is our second Mireille Gundo. Really like the stylization on this one. And then, ooh, another really nice one. Chihiro Yuki. Oh, it's so pretty, dude. Oh, it's another starter deck card. This is the third one we've gotten in this box. I only got two in the first box that I opened. Interesting. Well, we're just gonna continue. We're not gonna ponder that too long. We have another I love how her name is just Melissa. Everyone else's has got these like neon tetra, and it's just like, I'm Melissa. We have High Circus Code Maze. This is Center Toko, and then okay. So here we go. This is our like sideways card. You usually get two of these in a box. This one is Super Halesta Saber, which is really cool. These cards usually have very, very good like powerful effects, so it's good to get foil versions of these cards. Because, well, I mean, they only come in foil versions, but it's cool to get these cards. This is what I'm trying to say. So this, by the way, is what's different in the Japanese version. The Japanese version has like a, it's hard to tell what kind of foil it is. Imagine this foiling but without the glass. It just has like the regular kind of like, I don't even want to call it the regular like muted foiling on it. If maybe in another video I'll show off the difference. I'll have to go dig it out. But yeah, that's kind of like the other main difference in this set and other sets going forward. So we have a towel, towel. That was a common. Another super high one. Another towel burst. Let's get that on screen. And then, ooh, another super rare. We're getting a lot of the Niji Sanji super rares. Another big old sword. I like it. Next up, we have our final pack for box 1. Then I'm gonna clean this up, and then we're gonna get on to box 2. This one, if the law of averages are to be believed, this should be a sideways card. So we have a rare back saddle. We have an alt, or at discovery. I always want to say alt. Iris. Oh, dude, so it's a super rare, not a sideways card. We only got one sideways card. All right, I'll take another super rare. It's good to have these if you want to play with them, that is, because you need 4 of these, and the sideways cards you only need 1 of. So yeah, that's gonna be box 1. Once again, not sure what the big hits are, but though I do think this card in particular is quite good. I also want to mention that we ended up with 6 supers in this box, so I guess that makes sense. We got 5 in the last one that I opened up, so that super basically took up the extra sideways card slot, which makes sense. It also looks like we got these 3 cards in terms of alt artness. I think these might be the only versions in the set, but we'll open up another box and find out. All right, second box. Let's just go through this one very quickly. I apologize for having a giveaway and then asking you to say what your favorite card is in a video that's this long. But I want to talk about the WIXOSS, man. I want to talk about the WIXOSS. So let's just open this up real quick. I'm being speedy about it, and you know what? I'm not gonna keep the box anyway. But I am gonna keep these because I will likely need those. So let's get started. If I had to say which one of these I would like the most, I don't remember which cards are which, but getting like one of the Niji Sanji ones would be great because I like them. I like them. Let's put it that way. Toko? That would be cool. Actually, yeah, Toko. Let's say Toko. All right, so we're gonna skip through some of the common cards in the front and then just go straight into the rares. And let's just do it. Let's just do it. We're gonna speed run. So we have an Umer and then a this one, Colidon, Colidon, the Phantom Terra Beast. So there's like there's like a Phantom Beast like subset in the set. It is pretty cool that every pack has a foil because, like I said, that wasn't true for old WIXOSS sets. Not every pack had foils. We have Super High Sloth. We have a Mireille Gundo. Getting her in foil would be cool. We have another Assist Lees, and then, ooh, this is a very cool looking one. Yeah, that is a rare, foil rare. Yeah, but it looks awesome. I dig it. I dig it. Yeah, and so let me know if you were able to get some WIXOSS out there, or if not. Well, actually, don't do that. You should use your comment to say what your favorite card is so you can win. So you can win some WIXOSS. We have a center Toko. Ooh, it's another Ars Allmall. Beautiful. Really pretty. Yeah, I like it. I'll need to do more research into like which which sets are or which cards are considered to be like the better. Ooh, we have a Elrig card in the back. Ooh, I wonder if it's gonna be our secret. Ooh, I think it might be our secret. I can see some of the foiling. You can tell. There's just gold. The goldicity. All right. So we have Towel. We have Super High Sloth. We have Towel again, and then. Oh, dude, we did get a Toko. Nice. This is a center Toko. Very cool. Man, I love the secret rare foiling in this game is so good. It's so good. Like you can see the textures here, and you can feel it too. Ah, I'm so happy this is in English now. So yeah, happy about that one. And that's the ultimate spice, right? If you get your whole deck just foiled out, and then have all of your L rigs, like the secret rare versions, that's like that's the WIXOSS flex, right? That's the version of coming in to Flesh and Blood with rocking all cold foils. And I would not be surprised if people do that, because weebs do like to spend money. We have Backsaddle. Well, they like to spend money on waifus. We have Iris, and then hey yo, nice. Really happy to get this one in foil, because this is one of my favorite arts, I would say, in the set. Really nice. I dig like the gothic style, so I like her. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this box so far. There's still a super that I really want to get. I don't know if it's good, Panda Butt. I don't know if it's good. I like the art on this one too. The Byleth looks really cool. A foil Byleth would be sweet. We have another Assist Angie. I do like Angie. We have Hera. Another Backflip. Ooh, have not gotten this one yet, and this one looks freaking awesome, dude. So this is a super rare Mars Crimson Angel Queen. That looks sweet. All right. I like that's a good one. That's not the one I was talking about, but it's a good one. The one I'm talking about is, I don't know what it's called, but I know the artist. The artist is Zoglmann, or Nozomi. We have, so this is the other alt version of that card. I'll set it somewhere to the side. Sister Claire, we have a Hotaru Maru. This one seems hard to get. I only pulled one in the last box too. Huh, interesting. We have Umer, and then, okay. This is a foil, like, signed version of the Servant. These are gonna be sweet, because you're gonna run Servants in like every single deck. You just kind of have to. So yeah, that's great. Really happy getting that one. I think I've gotten one in one of the other boxes too. And so there's one other thing I want to mention, one other rarity. So it's actually like, here, I actually have it here. I'll put this pack down. These, like the Sleeping Girl, I don't know what they're actually called. The Sleeping Girl cards. If you can pull one of the special ones in a booster pack, they, at least on the Japanese ones, they are worth bank. Like lots and lots. Like hundreds, like multiple hundreds. So I've never pulled one, but it would be great. We have this is a cool card, Repair. I don't think I've seen that one. We have another Backflip, and then we have Imagawa. That is a foil. Come on. I'm probably not going to foil or sleeve all my foil commons. Probably going to be very selective at some point, but for this first video, we're just going to do it all. We're just going to do it all. We have another Slime Mage. I like the Slime Girl. I like the Slime Mage. I don't know, man. I don't know. I like the Fury and Slash too. Yo, another Angie. We have a Nellian. We have Toko. She's just got a, I don't know, candy cane thing. I don't know. Oh, we have the Assist Lees. Nice, and foil. Really nice. I don't know which one I want to build. I probably want to try the Nijisanji one, but I've heard that they're not as good, and they don't have a ton of support. Like, there's not a ton of Nijisanji support, like going forward, like after this. So it's kind of hit and miss, like building it. Another Panda Butt. Could we get a foil Panda Butt? We have this a well-endowed angel, Iris, different angel, less well-endowed, but she's got fire breath. We have Umer, who is wearing something. We got this Neon Tetra. Oh, dude, a second Yog Sothoth. Nice. That's my second. Once again, getting dupes of these is great because, not that card in particular, but just super rares, because you need 4 for a playset. We have Vela. The next set, by the way, is going to be interesting because I know there's some cards in that set that are very good in the meta. Oh, we got another one of these. I said that weird. Oh, well, look at this. Look at this. Mireille Gundo. Ooh, I can see a super rare coming up. This is Towel. Is it the one? Oh, it's the one! Oh, this is the one I was looking for. Yo, the Shub Nagura Crimson Evil Queen. Now, when I looked at the Japanese version, I have a Japanese version of this card, I think. I don't think it was worth a ton compared to some of the other ones, but the art, I mean, just come on now. Come on. So, I'm glad I got one of her. That's the one I was thinking of. So, yeah. So basically, what I was talking about earlier, in some of the Japanese sets previously, you could open up this, but then you would also be able to open up an alt art, like textured version of that, and that would have been like the super, as opposed to like, I mean the secret, as opposed to the secrets being like the Elrig cards. We have another Rena. This is another Towel, and ooh, sideways card that we have not opened before. What? I've never seen this one. What is this? This looks so cheeky. Chime of the Blessed Key. Draw 3 cards and discard 2 cards. Yeah, they all have just like a big one-time effect, and they all have a cost. This one costs 0, which is pretty cool. So it lets you do some card filtering. Actually, I think I'm running out of sleeves too. I think I'm running out of sleeves. I thought I had enough. Well, I have some extra sleeves we could use. We have another Azure Angel. I can see some it's just some Elrig action on the back. Wait, was that a... No, it's an Elrig card. Because, like I said, you could tell if it's the other type by the back. This is another beautiful Azure Angel. We have... She's got a rocket launcher. It's actually like a tuba or a sousaphone, but it's a rocket launcher. Hey, check it out. We got just the... Is this the starter deck one? No, it's just a regular. Just a regular. Just hanging out. This is the assist. This is the level 1 assist. For the level 0s, it doesn't matter if they're assists or not because they don't have any effect, but the level 1s do have effects. So basically what you want to do is you want to level up your center Elrig first, and that gives you the ability to play more and more powerful Signy. But doing the side ones doesn't really, because this number on the bottom here, so there's the 1, which is the level, and the number beneath is the amount of Signy you can have, or rather the level of Signy that you can have out, like the total level. That's a rare. I have Hera, and so this is a center one, so that's why the number here is really high. So it's a 6, and I know some of the support cards like this one give it a +1, so it adds to that. But you kind of want to pump these ones up first. And then we have, well, speaking of which, absolutely freaking gorgeous. This is an Assist Lees L2, or level 2. What's great is I have an Assist Lees L1. I'm just gonna make a full foil. We're gonna do it. We're gonna make a full foil Niji Sanji deck. Beautiful. Like it's so nice. It's so nice. All right, we're gonna continue. So curious to see if we get another sideways card. Here we have another Servant that will go into the pile I'm making to the side to see like which alt Servant cards. Got Tree Froggy. We have Ratna Petit. That's a rare. We have Yuzuki, Nellian, and then hey, this is a spell. just blow that horde. Creation Tone. Put target Signy on your opponent's field into its owner's enter zone. So you just basically get rid of any one of their Signy. Cost 5 to play, 3 of any, 2 of the green color. But that's not bad. Putting it into their enter zone isn't the best, because the enter zone is how you pay for this kind of stuff. But it just gets rid of any Signy. So if it's like very powerful or very hard to remove, there you go. There you go. Oh yeah, here we go. You can see the difference. Yeah, it's the foil's so much better. It's so much better. This is Meiji Warren Bader. We have another Umer Shatter with really cool art. Dig that one. Oh, and then another one of these. We're getting a lot of the Niji Sanji. Well, if we're gonna play with the Niji Sanji, I ran out of sleeves, by the way. Well, this one will just live sleeveless for now. I do have these other sleeves, but I kind of want to just push the video through, so we're gonna do that. All right, we have Wata Buffalo, the most buffalo of water. Another Slime Mage. I dig the Slime Mage. We have, wait, was the last one rare? it was a common. I will recognize them. I recognize this one as a rare. The Azure Angel. We have the Assist Lees. Did we get a foil version of this card? I feel that we did at some point. We have a Ratna Petit. Ooh, oh, here we go. This is a second sideways card. This one is called Ancient Echo. This one has way more effects. So this one says, you can only use it if you have a red, blue, and green Elrig on the field. Vanish target Signy on your opponent's field with power 10,000 or less. Draw 2 cards. All Signy on your field gain plus 3,000 until end of turn. This seems pretty good. This one seems pretty good. I'm going to get rid of one of your guys, and then also I get to draw some cards, and then also all of my guys get pumped. That one seems good. It costs a lot more to play. Like this one costs, well, it only costs 2. It only costs 2. Maybe it doesn't cost all that much more. The other one was free. It just cost nothing. We have Blue Opener. Another Darkness Eater. You gotta eat that darkness. Tastes like mom's spaghetti. We have another Center Toko. I want this. This is the one that I want secret. I want a secret Center Toko with that beautiful artwork. I would also like a foil version of Murray Gundo, which we will open now. No, not even close. This is just a cute little chibi. This is a starter deck card, actually. We didn't get very many STs this time. The starter deck cards. Huh? I mean, obviously it's random, but it's interesting to see like the pull rates on this kind of stuff. Yeah. Whoop, whoop. All right, we got an Elrig at the back. That's pretty sweet. Like I said, it's always sweet getting like the foil Elrigs. We have Rena. We have Umer. Another Roa, and then a Towel Burster. We have one more pack for today's video, but do not fret. I will have more WIXOSS content at some point. I want to do a how to play video on Red Zone Rogue, maybe some gameplay, and then probably a ton more unboxings and stuff on Red Zone Japan. This is a Assist Lees level 2. This is a Ratna Petit R. This is a Warren Beater. Oh, Creepypasta. No, it's Clepsydra Code Maze. It looks enough like Creepypasta, I'm just going to say. Looks enough like Creepypasta. We only got 2 of the alt art cards. Well, I guess we got 3 if you include this one. But it's a foil? Well, how many super rares did we get in this box? So let me kind of sort this a little bit. So I'm going to sort out the Elrig cards, the supers. We had a lot of foil Elrigs this time. We actually had a lot of foil Elrigs. So we got both of the sideways cards. This is a rare. This one was, let's see, less supers. So these are all just regular foils, rares, or STs, or commons. And then for the supers, we got 5, which I said felt like the average, right? From opening a bunch of other WIXOSS product, 5 feels like the average. And then we got 2 of these, which also have the super rare foiling, which also seems average, getting 2 of these. And then, of course, our one, whatchamacallit, the ST. And, you know, just so I can show you, let's see if I can... And these were the cards that were in the box that I opened off screen. Like I said, I got a foil Center Angie, and it looks freaking awesome. And I also got a signed center, or just a level 0 Lees, which is awesome. And I also got the Servant, which I think this is the starter deck foil Servant, which is pretty cool. We got some, Elrigs, another amino acid, some other really, really rad looking cards. Some of these we've gotten this opening too. Azathoth, I definitely got these 2 sideways cards, and then really cute, man. I love the art in this. Is so good if you are into this kind of aesthetic, especially, like, absolutely especially for these cards, like the secrets. They're so good. They're just so good. Here, let's get all 3 of them. So good. So once again, if you would like to enter the giveaway, go subscribe to Red Zone Japan. Otherwise, you won't know if you win, because the winner will be announced over on Red Zone Japan in, let's say a week from the time of this post. And let's say a week and a half from the time of this posting. We'll do it on a Friday. And I'll make a WIXOSS video on Red Zone Japan, probably opening up another box or something WIXOSS related, announcing the giveaway winner, and then, you know, having a fun video. So go subscribe on Red Zone Japan and comment down below your favorite card that we opened today. Could be any of them. Just any card that you like the art on. Could be this one, which is very nice. Or it could be this one. Yeah, it could be that one. I don't know. Any card that we opened today. So thank you so much for watching. I'm so glad that WIXOSS is out in English finally. And I can't wait to just, you know, dive into a new game, start building decks, and just have fun with a new TCG experience. So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time. See you then.